Go. This is White Death, the world's deadliest sniper. I like, weird shit like this, but we're gonna get into this video real quick.
It's winter 1939, almost night. As the crimson horizon spreads across the wild, snow-draped forests, a column of Soviet soldiers marches across a frozen landscape.
Hold on.
This is the Winter War, Stalin's invasion of Finland. Talvisota, as the Finns call it. As the column makes progress, there's a flash that comes out of nowhere and a man goes down. The Russian soldiers freeze.
Nah, I would be pissing my pants, bro.
Cry of "Sniper fire, get down!" is shouted, and the Russian troops hit the ground and scramble for cover, while again another shot
scared.
rings
Oh
out.
my
and yet
God,
another man
bro.
falls to the ground. A
Ain't no
murmur
way,
spreads
bro.
among the hiding Russians. Belaya Smert, the White Death. All alone in the distance.
That's that
a man,
nigga's name? The White Death? That's kinda hard.
clad head to toe in a snow-white coat, hidden from view by the wild landscape and snow pushed up all around him,
Yo,
balances his rifle on his gloves
they've been using
and
drones
patiently waits for
war right
another
now, and that's
unfortunate
not
soul
okay.
to enter his sights.
Dead
But
ass,
who
bro.
is this man that strikes dread into the heart of
No
every
scope
Russian
too?
soldier in
Just
Finland?
bare, like,
Born and raised in the
iron
rugged
sights?
woods of Karelia in southern Finland, Simo Häyhä, from the start a natural hunter and sharpshooter. Häyhä recalled his experience growing up as a farmer, hunter and skier as a vital part of his skill of being the
this nigga
excellent
got all the
sniper that he
attributes from the
became.
skill tree, bro.
Having been in the Finnish Civil Guard and Finnish Army from the age of 17, he cultivated his skill as a marksman and won shooting contest after contest. His house was reportedly full of trophies for marksmanship.
Oh, he's the real deal.
With the outbreak of war, Simo
he's the
is
real
deployed
deal.
as part of a garrison manning the defensive lines
He's
on the
skiing with a
Finnish-Russian
strap
border.
on his back?
In the
Oh,
early
nah.
days of the war, Simo's commanding officer notices Häyhä's skill with a rifle and assigns him to work independently as a sniper. Häyhä's first action as a sniper was ironically a counter-sniping mission. Simo describes the mission such: "It happened once that my CO tried to kill an enemy sniper with his scoped rifle. This Russian had taken up position about 400 meters from us and was constantly shooting towards our lines. After a while, he sent for me and showed me approximately where he thought the enemy sniper position to be.
And he got
One of our
that nigga.
lieutenants was with us, acting as a spotter when the duel began. At first, I did not see a trace of him, just a small rock where he was supposed to be. But after careful investigation, we spotted him behind a little hump of snow near that rock. I took careful aim with my trusty M2830, and the very first shot hit the intended target."
Bro, nah, he is goated. Yo, lawful good. God damn, your username long as fuck, my nigga. Lawful good grilled cheese. God, how the fuck you come up with that nickname? Is bro goated? Nah, this the real deal. This nigga is on skis and taking out people, bro.
The Soviet fear of Simo grew to the point that they were
Real
willing to
shit,
call
bro.
in artillery to shell the areas where they believed him to be. In fact, as Simo confirmed, "The Russians put a lot of effort into trying to kill me."
Damn, they got
After
They
finishing
got-
yet another
they got
Soviet
kill
sniper,
streaks just for this
they
nigga,
vigorously started shelling Simo's foxhole. 50 shells landed around my foxhole, but in vain, Simo once described.
he
Yet for
survived
all
that
their
shit.
efforts, the Soviets never scored more than a scratch or at best a ripped
Nah.
coat of Häyhä. Simo Häyhä's tactics as a sniper are unprecedented for the time. Unlike his Soviet counterparts,
That ass,
Simo
bro.
doesn't use scoped sights, preferring iron sights as scopes risk giving off a glare that
You
exposes
see, I learned this shit in Call of Duty. You put that scope on, it's gonna give glare from afar. I didn't know that shit works
sniper's
IRL,
location.
though.
He said that he caught many a careless Russian sniper due to the glare of their scopes.
Damn.
The cold doesn't bother him either, as he's always prepared with many layers of thick winter clothing. On a cold December day, Simo wanders into the wild and heads to one of his favorite spots, a snow-covered tree with low-hanging branches that creates the perfect spot overlooking a valley. With
and he just
snow
chills
in
there.
his mouth, his breath doesn't give away his position.
Okay, this nigga's a fucking tryhard, bro. Snow in your mouth so it doesn't give out that, like, you know what I'm saying? You step outside when it's cold outside and you get that smoke. This nigga is a tryhard,
Häyhä
bro.
pushes up the snow around him, constructing a makeshift barrier, and with a daily ration supply, he sits and waits for hours.
Hours?
Waits and patiently waits like any good hunter until his patience is rewarded when a group of 4 Soviet soldiers march into the
Right,
iron sights of
animation's
his
crazy.
rifle. Simo fires and reloads rapidly after each shot. After 4 shots, 4 men lay in the snow, never to rise.
444? Yo, no, this nigga is him, bro. 4 for 4 shots? Yeah, this nigga is him, bro.
Simo goes on to fire his rifle
See, on God is Canadian. This nigga Canadian? I think he's Russian, if I'm not mistaken. Because they're talking about the Soviets and blah blah blah. I think he's Russian.
25
I don't think it's
times
Canadian.
that day, setting a record for the most kills achieved by a sniper in one day, increasing the ever-growing legend of Simo Häyhä as the White Death in the Soviet ranks.
Finnish?
The story of Simo Häyhä as an invisible
Possibly.
sniper and his legacy as the fear of his foes, a hero
Finnish.
at home, became even more dreaded by not just
My fault, bro. My fault. Yeah, my fault. It's not Russian. Finnish, I guess. He's against the Russians.
Soviet soldiers, but also the Soviet High Command, who put a bounty on his head. There were Soviet snipers who
this
wanted
nigga got
the
a bounty? Oh,
going
nah,
to the
he's-
hotspots and waiting in ambush for Simo. One set up his position and waited for hours. As night fell, the sniper thought that Simo must have left and stood to head back to base. There's a crack, but the Russian never hears it and falls in the snow. By the end of
Waited?
January 1940, Simo would achieve
Yo.
200 career kills. And for this, Simo was awarded by the Finnish government a custom rifle designed for him,
Yo,
although
he has
would
his own
continue
skin.
to use his
Nah.
ever-trusted M28-30 rifle. Simo continues to rack up kills throughout the war and achieves the remarkable feat of over 500 sniper kills.
Fuck, Yo, these are ungodly numbers, bro. His KD is high as fuck, bro. 500 to 0 deaths. This
In
nigga's cooking.
100 days. In early March, he leads a squad of fellow Finns against a superior attacking Red Army force, attempting to penetrate through the forest. Of the battle, Simo recalled, "I was in the dark forests of Ulisma. We were given a mission to counterattack, one of many. We moved to our starting
Nah, yeah,
positions at
KD's
early
infinite,
dawn.
bro.
There was a swamp, some 300 meters
Multiple
wide,
dogs
which
in
we
them.
crossed without
That's funny.
difficulty. Once over the swamp, we charged against the enemy that was really close to us. My rifle functioned very well. We were so close to the enemy that even some were only 2 meters away from me. The enemy was forced to withdraw, but some very brave individual soldiers remained behind to cause havoc amongst us. Suddenly there was a shot, maybe only 50 to 100 meters
They
away.
got him? They
and
got
I
him?
felt hit. There's a whoosh, and Simo gets tunnel vision, and then everything goes white for the
No.
White Death, and he falls, hit in the jaw by an exploding bullet.
In the jaw.
After the battle, the Finnish soldiers find what they think is Simo's remains and place him in a pile with the other fallen. Then,
He lives?
one of the
Yeah.
Finns notices a leg twitching amongst the pile. Incredibly, Simo was alive, but half his face was gone. He's in a coma for 3 days, by which time the Winter War is over. Simo had
the
26
fuck are they
surgeries to
feeding,
repair
bro?
his shattered jaw.
26. No. Okay. It gets to a point where now we're actually. It has to be a folktale. This nigga has number 1 500 kills. Gets hits once in the jaw, bro. Bro, they surrendered because he woke up. yo, nah.
Which was crafted from a piece of bone taken from his hip.
Oh, is that him IRL? Nigga's chopped, bro. But this nigga is scary, bro. Look at those eyes. Nothing in his eyes, bro. Yeah, this nigga's a stone cold killer, bro.
After recovering, he would peacefully live the rest of his days.
They need to
at his-
retire his jersey. On God, they need to retire his jersey. I don't know how they could do that. Maybe put his like firearm on the wall or some shit. War motion priest. Nah. Terminator. Oh my God. Nah, this nigga's chopped, bro.
taken from his hip. After recovering, he would peacefully live the rest of his days at his new farm in the scenic Finnish countryside, passing
Finnish,
away
you're
in
right, good night.
2002 at
You're
the
right,
ripe
bro.
old age of 96. Simo left a legacy as the world's greatest sniper
Died
and
at 96.
marksman, while a renowned Finnish hero, the stuff of legend. When asked about his services in the war, Simo said, "I didn't feel anything towards the enemy. I just fired and loaded and continued."
This nigga is a fucking serial killer, bro. You didn't feel anything, my bro? I get it that it's the enemies, but come on, dog. You gotta feel something, bro. 500 kills, you ain't feel shit.
Continued as long as there were enemies.
This nigga's
I
a
just
problem,
shot
bro.
every time I saw one. I didn't care if he was a commander or not. I'm a lucky man. I've never had
This
dreams
nigga has
about
to
the
be
war.
AI, bro.
I've always slept well during the war too. I did what I was told to
This
do
nigga
as
slept
well
well?
as I could.
Nah.
Asked how he became such a good shot, he simply said, practice. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and please watch
Deadass.
more videos of ours. Thank you.
Yo, they need, yeah, bro. I have no words for this nigga.